Hey there, it's Renee, and I wanted to talk about how to keep track of and manage all of the information that comes to you as it pertains to the clients that you have, how to keep track of their payments and appointments, and just kind of all of those different pieces that you'll want to know about them. I'm not going to claim to be an expert on this, and I've heard that there are other different paid services that you can use that will do the same thing for you. But what I've found is that you can do a lot of really great tracking kind of functions using Google, the Google Suite, and it's free and it's shareable and it's easy and pretty convenient actually. So I haven't used this, full disclosure here, I have not used this myself, but I just kind of created this to give you some ideas of different things that you can do, and you're more than welcome to take this information and create your own system. If you're interested in using what I've created here as a template, please just let me know and I can share this document with you, and then you can kind of create your own around what I've already created here. So you have some different options, but so let's just jump into the spreadsheet real fast. I am a spreadsheet junkie. I love them. I think they are super handy in keeping track of multiple types of information all at one time and being able to see things kind of at a glance. And so what I've created here is just, again, a basic spreadsheet to track all of the different types of client information. So I'm just going to go through the different columns here, and it's pretty straightforward. So if I was your client, you know, you would just type in my name here, my email address, my phone number, and this is all just, you know, for your convenience, so you don't have to track it down later. And now under package details, you could delete this column if you really only had one type of coaching package that you offered, but if you had more than one, then this might be a handy place to document that. So I would just, for example, write down 6 sessions at $1,200 if that's, you know, what I had signed up for. And then here's, I think, where it gets really handy is that you want to make sure that you know what they've paid and haven't. So I would just, if it were me, when I got their first payment, I would just put, you know, the date in 6/12 of 16. You can see that needs to be adjusted a little bit, but you get the idea. And then the second payment would come in on 7/12, and then the third payment on 8/12. You know, so those roll in. You can just kind of play around with that and just document each of those. Maybe if this was only, you know, if you had like a 3-session package and then a 6-session package, so let's say instead I was on a 3-session package, but to keep, maybe you have some clients on 3 sessions, some clients on 6 sessions. I would just, you know, if I was a 3-session person, then I would just put X's in those and just, you know that would indicate that those weren't required. Same thing with appointments. You know, you want to track how many appointments they had, and I would just put the date in 6/17, and appointment 2 came in at 6/27, and so on and so forth. And same thing over here. If I was only on a 3-session package, then you can just X those out and know that those you won't be doing those. So that's pretty basic. Now, client notes, you know, as you're having your conversations with your clients and you want to document the different things that you talked about, that would be where you would put, this column is where I would put that information. Now, you're probably saying, well, that's kind of a really short cell, a really short amount of space to put a lot of information that I get from these calls. One of my very, very, very most favorite functions of Google Spreadsheets is the ability to link to external links from a cell. And it's super, super easy. You can link anything that has a URL, you can link to that here in the spreadsheet. So for me, what I would do, again, I'm the sample client, so I'm going to create a new Google Doc. And here, you can see it's like a Word document. And so let's name this Renee Charbonneau, if I can spell my own last name, client notes. And then I think I said June 17th, 2016 was the first one. And so I'm going to write out details of this appointment. And you could even kind of set this up as a template. So let's say, we wanted to do we were going to talk about goals on our call, and we're going to talk about problem areas on each call. If each call has kind of a similar flow and feel to it, I would just set this up kind of as a template, and then just copy that down to the subsequent achievements / wins, whatever you want to call it. But so now here, maybe copy this down so that, and put in, let me go here. I'm going to put in a horizontal line to distinguish. So here's where you're going to fill in the information for the June 17th call, and then, when you're ready, then you can just grab this and copy and paste it up here. When you have I don't remember what it was, the June 27th call. And so then you can just kind of keep a running log of what you talked about on your calls, and it's in reverse chronological order, so that the newest one is first. When you come back to it for your next appointment, you just have the opportunity to kind of look through and see what happened last time. Okay, so now once you have this note document set up, all you need to do, if you're the only one that's going to be seeing this, then it's really, really even easier. You're just going to copy the URL up here at the top and paste it into, I just don't like the look of ugly links. So I'm going to just say Renee's notes, and then right here there's this little insert link button. And, you can even see here, Renee Charbonneau client notes. Actually, you don't even have to copy the URL. It will just pull it from your own Drive file and give you different options. For me, I still kind of prefer to just do the link just to make sure that it's the right thing. But as you can see, now that is a hyperlinked area. And so when you're ready to go find that, for your next appointment, you can just come here and grab that, and it will open it right up for you. Now, if you, for some reason, were going to be sharing this with somebody, maybe you're going to be sharing it with your client, all you got to do is come up here and click on the blue share button, and then you just type in the email address of the person that you want to share it with. And this is just my other Gmail account, so I'm going to do that, and then they'll get an invitation that allows them to look at it as well. So it's pretty awesome. And it just makes it really easy. This spreadsheet now is your client management hub. You don't even have to worry about really going back into your main Drive directory and trying to figure out where your client notes went and that sort of thing. They're all just linked right here, and you can just go to it whenever you need to. So I think that's a really great option for that particular function. Now, reminders, I'm trying to think of, if there's something that your client has coming up that you want to remember to check with them about, or, really that sort of thing, then I would just document that here. So like, she's got a launch date of 1/5 5 of 16. If you wanted to, for some reason, just make sure that you were aware of that and remembering about that, or if you had something that you were supposed to do in relation to that launch, I would note it here. The one thing that they don't really have in this spreadsheet system that I think would be helpful would be like a calendar reminder sort of thing. So in that case, what I would do instead I would just come to my own calendar, and that can be a Google Calendar, an Outlook calendar, whatever calendar you use, and just set up a reminder for yourself. So if that was that was a January 5th launch that I wanted to keep in mind and do something on that day for that client, then I'm just going to come in here and check with Renee about launch, and just set a reminder, an email reminder for myself, like a couple days before, to just go in and check with me about whatever I needed to check with on that. So save that, and now I'll get an email reminder 2 days before telling me to go do that. And so I'm kind of tag teaming the spreadsheets with a calendar, and I think that could work really well too. And then, miscellaneous, there's always going to be stuff that comes up. Oh, like, birthday, and you could add a birthday column if you wanted to make sure to remember their birthday or anniversary, whatever it is, birthdays, that sort of thing. So that's really it in a nutshell, and it's obviously super customizable. You can take any of the columns away, you can add whatever you want, but it's just a good starting point for really however you need it customized to work best for you. And it's free, it's easy, it's pretty basic, it's all in one place. So again, you're welcome to send me a message if you'd like me to just share this with you, and then you can kind of copy it into your own Drive account, or you can just kind of recreate it in an Excel sheet, however you want to do it. But yeah, you're welcome to take this idea and customize it to however is going to work best for you. If you have any questions, you're welcome to message me on Facebook or send me an email at renee@happyinbusiness.com. And I hope this is helpful and that you are able to keep track of your clients and continue to do the great work that you've been doing with them. So thanks so much and have a great day.